Genesis 3:16 outlines the repercussions of sin on the marital bond. A key consequence is the introduction of pain during childbirth for women. The verse also establishes a new dynamic of desire and rule between husband and wife. This dynamic signifies a disruption of the initial harmony that existed before sin. Genesis 3:16 illustrates the impact of sin on marital relationships. Sin introduces elements of tension and power struggles into marriage. Misunderstandings and hurt feelings become prevalent as a result of sin. These negative consequences are direct outcomes of the fall, affecting the marital bond. Conflict is presented as a deviation from God's original design. It is identified as a consequence of sin's influence. Followers of Christ are instructed to address marital tensions with a distinct approach. This approach should differ from worldly reactions to conflict. The guiding principle emphasizes a biblically informed response to marital challenges. The New Testament offers a solution to marital conflict. Jesus' teachings emphasize Christlike love as a healing force. Ephesians 5 highlights the importance of love in marriage. This love addresses the brokenness caused by sin in relationships. Jesus exemplifies sacrificial love by selflessly giving himself for others. This love is characterized by prioritizing the needs of others above his own. Jesus' actions serve as a profound model of love and selflessness. His example sets a standard for interpersonal relationships. Sacrificial love involves a willingness to endure hardship for the benefit of others. This principle of selfless service is central to Jesus' teachings and actions. Jesus demonstrated humble service through actions like washing feet. He also exemplified service by carrying burdens for others. This encourages spouses to prioritize each other's needs. The goal is selfless service within the marital relationship. Jesus exemplifies patient forgiveness through his actions and teachings. He consistently forgave the failures of his followers and others. Jesus actively worked to restore broken relationships. This approach serves as a model for interpersonal relationships, especially in marriage. Spouses are encouraged to emulate Christ's forgiveness towards each other. Forgiveness is presented as a pathway to rebuild trust and strengthen marital bonds. Ephesians 5 outlines the responsibilities of husbands within a marriage. Husbands are called to emulate Christ's love for the church in their relationship with their wives. This love involves self-sacrifice for the well-being of their wives. Husbands should prioritize their wives' spiritual growth and development. The husband's role is one of loving leadership and selfless devotion. Ephesians 5 outlines the role of wives within a Christian marriage. Wives are encouraged to respond to their husbands with respect. This response should be characterized by willing support. This dynamic mirrors the church's response to Christ. The goal is to foster a relationship of mutual respect and cooperation within the marriage. Ephesians 5 calls for mutual submission between husbands and wives. This submission should stem from reverence for Christ. Mutual submission fosters a balanced relationship. It also promotes a harmonious partnership. This reciprocal approach contrasts with hierarchical models. The Christ-shaped pattern of marriage presents an alternative to traditional power dynamics. This pattern contrasts with the Genesis 3:16 model, characterized by power struggles. The Genesis 3:16 pattern often involves control and harsh rule within the marital relationship. The Christ-shaped pattern offers a different approach, emphasizing mutual submission and love. This alternative aims to move away from dominance and towards a more balanced marital dynamic. Instead of seeking control, a wife cultivates trust within the relationship. Respect is shown through valuing the husband's opinions and contributions. Honest communication is practiced to ensure transparency and understanding. These practices build a foundation of openness and vulnerability in the marriage. A husband's role is to lead with service, not harshness. Effective leadership involves actively listening to his partner. Protection, both physical and emotional, is a key aspect of his responsibility. The goal is to cultivate a relationship defined by mutual care and unwavering support. Both partners should practice repentance, acknowledging their mistakes and shortcomings. Confession of sins should be prompt, fostering an environment of openness and honesty. Blame should never be used as a weapon, as it undermines trust and creates defensiveness. Humility and accountability are essential, promoting growth and strengthening the relationship. In marital interactions, prioritize reflecting Christ's love towards your spouse. Shift the focus from winning arguments to expressing empathy and compassion. Each partner should proactively consider how to demonstrate Christ-like love. This approach fosters a supportive and understanding environment. It encourages selfless acts and consideration for the spouse's needs. Ultimately, it strengthens the bond through mutual love and respect. In disagreements, choosing gentle words over sharp ones is crucial. Gentle language promotes a climate of kindness and mutual understanding. This approach helps de-escalate tensions and fosters constructive dialogue. Prioritizing gentle communication can lead to more positive and effective conflict resolution. In conflict resolution, it is important to own your part instead of justifying yourself. Owning your part means taking responsibility for your actions during the conflict. This involves acknowledging the impact of your behavior on the situation. Taking responsibility helps to de-escalate the conflict. Owning your part promotes reconciliation and resolution. Active listening involves focusing on the emotional content behind a spouse's words. It requires setting aside time to genuinely understand their feelings and perspectives. Showing genuine interest demonstrates empathy and strengthens emotional connection. Effective listening goes beyond hearing words. It involves understanding the heart. This practice fosters a deeper level of intimacy and mutual respect in the relationship. Praying together invites a spiritual dimension into the relationship. It seeks to incorporate Jesus' teachings and principles into the partnership. This approach aims to minimize the influence of selfish desires and impulses. Praying together seeks divine guidance and strength for navigating relationship challenges. Genesis 3:16 suggests a natural inclination towards tension within marriage. This tension manifests as power struggles between partners. The verse indicates that hurt feelings are a common consequence. These negative dynamics are attributed to the influence of sin. Therefore, marriage, according to Genesis 3:16, is susceptible to discord due to inherent human flaws. Marital conflict can be significantly reduced by shifting focus from personal rights to Christ-like love. Demanding personal rights often exacerbates conflict within a marriage. Imitating Christ's love provides a transformative approach to marital relationships. Christ-like love emphasizes selflessness, understanding, and forgiveness. This approach fosters a more harmonious and supportive marital environment. Prioritizing Christ-like love over individual demands strengthens the marital bond. Choosing Christ-like love in marriage involves sacrificial and servant-hearted actions. This choice actively resists negative influences on the marital relationship. It redirects the marriage towards God's intended design. The intended design emphasizes unity between husband and wife. It also fosters a sense of peace within the relationship. Ultimately, it cultivates joy in the marital bond. Sacrificial love is characterized by one spouse prioritizing the other's needs and well-being. It involves a willingness to set aside personal desires for the benefit of the partner. This act of selflessness strengthens the bond and fosters mutual respect. It demonstrates a deep commitment to the partner's happiness and fulfillment. Humble service involves one spouse willingly undertaking tasks to alleviate the other's burden. This act emphasizes support and care within the marital relationship. It demonstrates a willingness to prioritize the well-being of one's partner. Such actions foster a stronger bond and mutual respect. Patient forgiveness involves one spouse offering grace to the other. This forgiveness is extended despite the mistakes made within the relationship. Understanding the spouse's perspective is a key component of forgiveness. The ultimate goal is to promote reconciliation and restore harmony between partners. Selfishness often involves prioritizing one's own desires and needs above others. This self-centered approach can lead to a lack of consideration for the feelings and perspectives of others. When individuals consistently prioritize themselves, it can create an imbalance in relationships. This imbalance can result in resentment and dissatisfaction among those who feel their needs are not being met. Ultimately, selfishness can be a significant source of conflict and strain in interpersonal relationships. Communication breakdown occurs when spouses fail to effectively listen to each other. This lack of active listening prevents a true understanding of each other's perspectives. Without understanding, spouses may misinterpret intentions and messages. Misinterpretations often lead to misunderstandings and conflict. These unresolved conflicts can cause hurt feelings and emotional distress. The cycle of poor communication damages the spousal relationship over time. A power struggle in a marriage involves a competition for control. This competition manifests as spouses vying for dominance in the relationship. The struggle creates tension and conflict between the partners. Attempts to control often lead to resentment from the less dominant spouse. This dynamic can erode trust and intimacy within the marriage. Unresolved power struggles can significantly damage the relationship's health and longevity. Christlike love and conflict involves prioritizing the other person's needs and feelings. Empathy is crucial. Spouses should try to understand each other's perspectives. Active listening helps in understanding the root causes of the conflict. A willingness to compromise demonstrates humility and a desire for resolution. Forgiveness is essential for healing and moving forward after disagreements. Praying together can provide guidance and strength during challenging times. Active listening involves fully concentrating on what the other person is saying. It requires demonstrating engagement through verbal and nonverbal cues. Understanding the speaker's perspective is a core component of active listening. Active listening fosters clear communication between individuals. Ultimately, active listening promotes empathy and stronger relationships. Mutual respect involves spouses valuing each other's opinions. It also includes recognizing and appreciating each other's contributions. This creates a supportive atmosphere within the relationship. The result is a collaborative environment where both partners thrive. Shared decision-making involves collaborative choices between individuals. It promotes partnership and equality in the decision-making process. Spouses working together exemplify shared decision-making. Important choices are made jointly, reflecting mutual understanding. This approach fosters a sense of shared responsibility and commitment. Forgiveness is the conscious decision to release feelings of resentment towards someone who has wronged you. Reconciliation involves restoring a relationship after a conflict, requiring open communication and empathy. The act of forgiving can lead to emotional healing and reduced stress for both parties involved. Reconciliation strengthens bonds and fosters a healthier, more supportive relationship dynamic. Conflict, when approached with Christ-like love, can be a catalyst for growth in relationships. Addressing conflicts with humility allows for open communication and understanding. Christ-like love involves empathy, patience, and a willingness to forgive. Humility enables individuals to acknowledge their own faults and seek reconciliation. By resolving conflicts in this manner, relationships can deepen and strengthen. Prayer is a vital element for nurturing a strong spousal relationship. Couples can seek divine guidance through prayer for navigating challenges. Praying together fosters spiritual intimacy and unity between spouses. Shared prayer provides a source of strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Regular prayer reinforces commitment and shared values within the marriage. Spouses can seek God's wisdom for navigating marital challenges. Seeking divine perspective aids in making sound decisions together. This practice promotes reliance on divine guidance in the relationship. It encourages a shared spiritual journey and understanding. Seeking God's wisdom can strengthen the marital bond. Humility involves spouses acknowledging their own faults. It also includes recognizing personal weaknesses within the relationship. Acknowledging faults fosters a spirit of openness. This openness creates a more vulnerable and honest connection. Ultimately, humility strengthens the spousal bond through mutual understanding. Grace in marriage involves extending undeserved favor to one's spouse. It manifests as kindness, compassion, and understanding. This approach moves beyond merely fulfilling obligations. It actively promotes a culture of mutual support and forgiveness. Ultimately, grace strengthens the marital bond through consistent acts of love. Building trust involves consistent reliability between partners. Honesty is a cornerstone in establishing a trustworthy relationship. Consistency in actions reinforces trust over time. Reliable behavior creates a sense of security for both individuals. Honest communication fosters a transparent environment. A supportive environment allows trust to flourish and deepen. Strengthening intimacy involves spouses dedicating quality time to each other. Open and honest communication is essential for building a stronger bond. Nurturing the emotional connection between partners is crucial. These actions foster deeper understanding and closeness in the relationship. The scene depicts spouses celebrating their unity and commitment. The celebration reinforces the joy found in a Christ-centered marriage. The spouses demonstrate fulfillment through their shared faith. Their commitment highlights the importance of spiritual alignment in marriage. The scene emphasizes the strength derived from a Christ-centered relationship. Celebrating unity strengthens the marital bond and shared purpose. This scene depicts spouses actively engaged in service within their community. It highlights their shared dedication to positively impacting the world. The setting may be a community center, church, or other service-oriented environment. The couple is working together on a specific project or task. This showcases the power of partnership in making a difference. Successful partnerships involve spouses actively supporting each other's aspirations. This support fosters an environment where both partners feel valued and understood. Mutual encouragement helps individuals overcome obstacles in pursuit of their dreams. Sharing in each other's successes strengthens the bond and mutual respect. Ultimately, this collaborative approach enables both individuals to thrive personally and professionally. Spouses can face challenges more effectively by working together as a team. Resilience is key to navigating difficulties and maintaining a strong relationship. Faith provides a foundation of hope and strength during tough times. Teamwork, resilience, and faith reinforce the bond between spouses. Expressing gratitude involves acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of a relationship. Spouses can show gratitude for their partner's love, support, and companionship. Verbal expressions of thanks are a direct way to communicate appreciation. Actions that demonstrate thoughtfulness also convey gratitude effectively. Cultivating a culture of appreciation strengthens the bond between partners. Renewing vows symbolizes a continued commitment between spouses. It reinforces the sacredness of the marriage bond. The act represents a recommitment to each other. It also signifies a renewed dedication to shared spiritual beliefs. A legacy of love involves spouses actively imparting their core values. This includes the transmission of faith and beliefs to their children. Grandchildren also benefit from this intergenerational sharing of values. This creates a lasting impact of love and devotion for future generations. Couple mentorship involves experienced spouses guiding other couples. Mentors share their insights and lessons learned from their own marriage. The goal is to help other couples build stronger relationships. Mentoring can provide valuable support and encouragement. It fosters open communication and problem-solving skills. Ultimately, it aims to create more fulfilling marriages for all involved. Spouses can find joy by appreciating the simple, everyday moments together. Celebrating the blessings of the relationship fosters a sense of gratitude Focusing on shared experiences strengthens the marital bond. Cultivating a positive outlook enhances enjoyment of the journey. Actively seeking joy contributes to a fulfilling and happy marriage. The ultimate goal of marriage is to reflect Christ's love to the world. Marriage serves as a demonstration of Christ's love. It showcases the transformative power of a relationship centered on Christ. This reflection of love is a key purpose within the marital bond.